For me, it's not to concern ourselves about getting into, quotes, mind state, but it is the noticing. There's always that moment of aha. There's always that moment of recognition. And it doesn't come a second before that moment. But there's
Yeah.
always that moment of, oh, I'm completely here right now. And it's at that moment that there is that opportunity to soften and sink down into the self, into that deeper ground. And it often, for me, starts with a breath. You take a deep breath in, and as the breath naturally comes out, you feel the energy. It's like every part of you wants to sink down into the heart, into that deeper ground. It's so available to us that actually we go, could it be that simple? But it's from where we are, always. It's who we are, what we are, always. And so there's a constant pull into that. And for us, it's the challenge is to tune into that often, to take a moment to tune into that, to stop, to take that breath, that moment of recognition, to take that moment as a gateway, not as a gateway into more recrimination and more mind, but actually to take that moment to stop, to take a breath, to sink down. Often the body is a good gateway to get out of the mind. The body is a great gateway, but it doesn't stop there. We don't stop there. Even the body is an appearance within us. And so as we sink down, there's where we come to that natural recognition of, I am aware. It's actually available more than we care to admit. But it does take that moment of recognition, and that recognition only comes when it comes. But what you might notice is the more and more you cultivate and culture that recognition, which is often what meditation allows, that cultivation, but it doesn't have to be in formal meditation only. Right here, right now, in this moment, even as we are talking right now, and I'm sure there's awareness of, being on camera and people and all of this stuff that's here, present right now. Even right now as we speak, you can take that breath and find that sinking in, sinking down, that pull into this present moment, out of the mind, out of the view and the judgments and the conditioning and the beliefs and all the rest of it. It doesn't push away that, it just sinks beneath it. You find yourself sinking beneath it. And it's not about effort, it's not about concentration, it's not about striving to find that. It's actually about letting go. The palm, letting go. As that breath breathes out, it's like we can't hold it clenched up. We take a breath, we can't stay there. We have to let the breath out. And there's where we can use the breath to sink, to allow ourselves to come out of just the mind view and into the broader ground, that sense of being.